Hello, and welcome back to The Long Dark. This is episode 24. Now, I don't normally lead in on the menu screen. Normally, I go right back to where we left off, but when we left off, we had just walked into the camp office with all of our goods from the prepper's cache. But I wanted to stop at this screen to show you because I wanted you to see what I see when I load the game up here. It's got my condition on the left. I was at 100% when I walked into the building. Playing on the Voyager difficulty. So it shows I've survived 26 days. So that's pretty neat. And then it says explored 21%. I'm not sure if that means 21% of Mystery Lake, although I'm not sure how it could. I feel like I've explored most of Mystery Lake, unless there's a lot of little tiny areas that have names that you have to walk right up onto to explore. I don't know. Or if the side out the other side of the dam. Anyways, and then it says the region that I'm at and then my current location. So I just wanted to show that. And then when I load it up, it'll be just like we came right through the door. So like we left off, we came in and we are tired or drained even with a sprained ankle. And not much daylight left. Food's going to be an issue, but we are loaded down with goods. So food's not really an issue. See, we have a lot of canned goods. Start stashing these MREs. Oh yes, peaches, pork and beans. Actually, let's just go to the food tab. We'll store a couple of these sodas. And then these granola bars, one of the herbal teas. Let's do that. And then we'll put in the 4 cups of coffee. Yeah, we'll just tone everything down, you know. Put back the tomato soup. Alright. And that's like our canned goods there. Here we've got some meat. We probably don't need all of it on us. What do we have? 3? Yeah, we'll put 1 in there. That's fine. Up top, looks like tools and knickknacks. Okay, well I know we have a few more rifle cleaning kits. Yep. Now I can throw the fuel cans down over here next to these. That way we'll have all our fuel in one area. I don't really seem to use it that much with the lanterns, but I imagine as I go exploring, I'm going to want to always have a torch with me, now that I bothered to read that it scares the wolves away. Spare tools. Where am I keeping? There's really not a lot of storage options down here besides the filing cabinet. This. Okay, this is all our spare animal pieces. Fresh and fresh. Oh, yeah. We'll get this down on the ground. So this is all stuff I probably would have done to end the episode last time, but we were really just over our time. And we needed to get back and get stuff sorted. I'm not sure where I've put everything else. Perhaps we'll sleep. I'd like to check upstairs. I'm not sure if I stored a bunch of stuff upstairs, but I feel like I should have brought a lot of flares from Trapper's Homestead, although no, I'm probably filled up on hides and guts. I don't remember off the top of my head, but that sounds about like what happened. So we'll have to go back to Trapper's Homestead, which is fine. Let's just sleep the night away. It's about to go dark on us. We're very tired. We're going to sleep. Get our energy back, rest up, and then I'm going to get my inventory straight. Look at that. 1 hour of darkness left. Oh, we're dehydrated. Forgot to top off before I laid down. Oof, lost condition over it. That's a... I've got a really bad case of dry mouth. I want to be well rested. I want to wake up to the sunrise. Let's do that. Fully rested with less than an hour of darkness. Okay, well I'll work with that, I suppose. Well, first things first, we're going to need more water anyways. Let's get a fire going. Yep, cardboard matches and cedar firewood, that works for me. 80% chance we're just going to keep getting that skill up.
Come
I don't hear any wind.
Well, that didn't work.
No, well, that didn't work. Oh, you know what? Let's just break out the fire striker. Might as well. Get the skill up with that, and then, well, so no, if I get the skill up with the matches, then the fire striker would surely be 100% with just a fire striker and wood. If I use the fire striker now, I go back and forth on that one. I want to measure how much of it gets used, though, as I use it, because it was 33%. And I don't think, yep, I don't think it actually shortened it all that much. Oh, it did, 31%. Unless I have more than one, which is very possible, but no, it doesn't appear that I do. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll put the other firewood down here. We're going to need to go get more firewood. We have quite a few spare odds and ends, knickknacks that we don't really need. That's meat, that's food. This one is an odd hodgepodge of things. We don't really need all of that. Or that in there. All that tinder is just a waste of space at this point. Now what we could put in there is maybe extra can opener. Yeah, let's sort here. So we've got as many bandages as I want. Painkillers, I don't think we need that many. We're going to transfer half. Yep. Not that they weigh a lot, but just I don't see a reason to carry that many. Emergency stim, there's really no reason to have more than one of those on us. Antibiotics, pretty sure, well, no, we'll stick with 20. And then antiseptic. Yep, clothes are good. Food, we pretty much stored all that. Tools, alright, so we're gonna we put the extra can opener in there, and then we don't have enough room to start putting the big tools. Maybe the whetstones? We can't start putting all those toolkits in there. Okay, we'll have to find a different spot for those. Well, we need to use this time to melt the water. That was originally the reason I did the fire, so... I want to carry less water, though. I'm going to start carrying closer to 2 liters instead of 3. Just to have that extra... that extra room in our carrying capacity. It's always counterintuitive to put down the water that we have, but when it's so easy to burn more, or to melt more with fuel that you burn. For firewood? Yeah, we don't need that. Alright. Cured gut, that can go in here. We are at some point gonna need to fish. We might do that, but I'd like to... I don't know. I'll have to wait and see how that goes. There's more stuff we need from Trapper's Homestead. I think we might have to go back for that. Scrap metal can go in here. And, yeah, one of the sewing kits, sure. Did I put anything in here? No, it's empty. This stuff is all ruined here, right? I don't like that. It's just cluttering on my floor. It's not a trash bin. I mean, it's a place to cure your guts, but, it's not a trash bin. Look at all those cured guts. I guess we're going to eat some gamey bear meat before we head out into the world. Alright, get rid of that dry mouth. Alright, doing alright. A little peckish, but food is not in surplus as it was just a little bit ago. So we have to make do. And make do we shall. A balmy morning. There's a buck over there. But we're gonna conserve Or wouldn't it be nice to have the bow and arrow? No, we need food. I'm going to go to Trapper's Homestead. There's nothing saying I have to do it right away. I'm just going to go out here to the first little hut. And we're going to fish. We have so much fishing tackle. And we need to get our skill up. The way I see it, the fact that we need food is just kismet. That's what we're going to do. As long as these wolves have cleared out. Looks like there's one. This first hut doesn't have a door on it that you can shut. I know that for a fact. The second one does. If one wolf is still around, it stands to reason the others could be here too. Boom, there's the second one. There was 3 last time. They're gonna see me. I have to go around. Just gonna stay away. Oop, not interested, are you? No, no, no. Oh, goodness. There's nothing fun about this. Maybe I should have just gone to Trapper's Homestead. But there's no... there's no food over there. Yeah, see, no door on that one. Some of them at least have doors you can shut. I mean, I guess the wolves could wait outside the door if they were tenacious enough. But I'm hoping to just not draw their attention. Just kind of fish quietly. And I'm more worried about that third wolf. There was 3. There was 3 at the time I went around them. Yep, there it is. Okay. There's the third. Good, they can leave me alone. There's no door on this one either. I wonder if I just stay down in here and stay crouched, if they'll mess with me. I wonder if I... Okay, well, let's assess a few things. One, it's cold out today. It's actually cold enough that we're not keeping warm with our clothing, and we have nice clothing. I'm pretty sure it's all still in really good condition. Yeah, 100% deerskin pants, boots, rabbit skin mitts, and we're still cold, so it is a cold day out today. I don't know. My gut's telling me not to do this. Gotta follow my gut. We need the food. The fishing is a thing that's going to happen. We still have 11 hours of daylight. We're just going to get away. There's plenty of ice fishing huts out here. I know at least one other one has a door. I could have sworn it was the second one. Yeah, this one has a door. Look at that. Go in here. We'll shut the door. We'll get... I'll put down all the firewood. It's actually a cold enough day. We're gonna need some kind of fire. So here, we'll use we'll get some sticks. I mean, that'll burn for a little bit. Oh, I didn't mean to bring so many hatchets with me. Ugh, because I didn't. In such a hurry to leave to go get food, because I'm worried about it. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I'll store a hatchet right out here. I would have liked to have used the other one. Perhaps I'll store a hatchet out here since you need one to break the ice. Aha, see? It was all part of a master plan. So we'll store the 50% one out here in case I come out here and I forget one. Look at that. In fact, you know what? We'll store, because we're not going to use all this fishing tackle, we'll store a couple out here as well. Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll use it all. I don't know. In here it's nice and warm with the door shut. Excellent. All right. I'm going to break up the ice here. Spend a little bit of time and energy doing that. But that's right. We're about to fish our butts off. Let's spend 6 hours fishing. That'll work. Getting a little thirsty, but gotta stay dedicated. Yep. Oh, we're gonna take it. Keep fishing. Gotta do it to get better at it. Alright, we're getting thirsty. Still gonna keep pulling up that lake fish. Line broke. Just as good. We're a little thirsty. Oh, this would be a good time to ditch some of my stuff out here. Yeah, so we're gonna drink our water. That's perfectly fine. And we're a little hungry. That's fine. We have some bear meat. Moldy, but still very hearty. A lot of calories in that moldy bear meat. And then look, we've got some fish. Calories 400 to 500. Very reasonable. Well, we brought more lines. So let's keep fishing. Let's give it 4 more hours. Look at that, yeah. Catching more fish.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Yeah, it's getting a little heavy, I'm sure, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. It's not the end of the world. Getting thirsty again. Just dedicated to the craft, you know. Okay, line broke. A lot of fish. This is good. Now we'll have enough food. We'll be able to go to Trapper's Homestead and gather up all our spare knickknacks from there. Because we're fully done with that place. We're moving on. 3 hours of daylight left. Let's assess. What are we talking about? Feels like 9C. So it warmed up dramatically. But it looks like visibility, well, it's clear. Not really gonna snow. I think we're good for 1 more hour. We're gonna give it 1 more hour. 1 more hour of fishing. Come on, something good. Oh, let's get a bass. Let's get some of that. You know, perhaps what we need is firewood. You know, if we get enough firewood, we can just fish into the night. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's just fish into the night. Aha, here we go. It looks like they might just be branches, but we can still get sticks. I mean, we'll have to sleep at some point anyways. And as long with our good clothing, we should stay warm without the fire. We really just need the fire to extend the time that we can fish due to light restrictions. Or limitations, rather. What are we looking at for weight? 45? Ooh. Getting there. I did not think that through. I meant to put a lot of stuff down. That's fine. I was just in a hurry to get out and get some fish. We'll get it straight. I'm not gonna sweat it. I guess I should pick up these sticks. They're kind of free. And as long as we have a bunch of sticks, the fire will get nice and hot. And it will burn for a long time, just with sticks. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's another branch. But we get another beautiful sunset, see? It's very beautiful over the frozen lake. So we got these wolves, though, that have kind of formed this little wolf band of 3 wolves. It's really making life miserable. We should have been able to just go to the first fishing hut. And we can't even take the most direct route to get home. Or to the prepper's cache. We have to take this weird winding... I don't even know if I can cut through Bunny Valley now. That's what I'm calling that new place. I don't know if I can cut through Bunny Valley because the wolves are kind of right out in front of it. And it's 3 of them. Yeah. Not sure how we're going to handle that. I'm kind of hoping that they just roam their little butts on and leave, just like they roamed their little butts here. Alright. Oh, stick has a much higher percent. Yeah. We'll start the fire with a stick. Sure, why not? It only gives us like 6 minutes of burn time, though. So we're going to have to add a bunch of them. Most likely all of them. But that's what I planned. We'll probably add the reclaimed wood. And just to get it out of our inventory. Just fish till we drop, pretty much. Ooh, I should make a cup of coffee.
That did it?
Yes, that did it just fine. All the sticks in there. Look at that. 4 more hours of fishing. I love it. Let's make that coffee. We gotta still have 4 hours though after it's done, so I can fish for 4 hours. Perfect. Oh no, it's 7% frozen. 4 hours and 2 minutes. I must do it. There we go. Oh no, we have dry mouth and we're hungry. It was a race against the embers though. I had to. Oh no, was that a snowflake? I think it's starting to snow out there. Well, it feels really hot in here, and we're really dehydrated and hungry. It's a miserable last little bit. Oh! 4 minutes left on the stove. This is perfect. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop a bedroll right here in the glow of the fire. But the fire's going to go out before we get a chance to sleep, most likely. 1 minute remaining. Oh no. I don't know how good of a structure this is going to be for blizzards. Especially when that fire goes out. Oh, we might have to wait. I don't want to think about that. Let's wait and see what the temperature gets like before I start to panic unnecessarily. I needed to cook a piece of fish. Oh my goodness. No, it's okay. We don't necessarily need to eat. I mean, it would be nice. We could just eat a cold can of peaches. Soda. Oh, I just drank all that water. What? Oh, the wind is like... That's okay. It still feels like 6C in here, and the bedroll gets a slight heat bonus because you're all bundled up in it. Cup of coffee's cold already, though. I never drank it. I was in such a hurry. That's fine. So we'll have it for tomorrow. Yeah, we are going to eat these peaches cold, though. Well... Yeah, we're going to eat them cold. But peaches are so much better warm. It's better than raw fish. I'm not using my MRE, so... Just going to have a cold can of peaches and then call it a night. No big deal. We'll be fine in here, I'm sure. 7 hours of darkness? How tired are we? We're pretty tired. Let's give it 9 hours of rest. We'll let the sun come up. Hopefully we'll let things warm up. We'll let whatever this little bit of wind is fizzle out and go away. How are we looking? Very well rested. Wonderful. No, pick it up. There we go. So it's snowing, but it's not a blizzard. Manageable. Temperature is not too bad. Feels like 1C. We can swing this. So we have tons of fuel at the house to cook all this stuff. You know, I think if this stuff really stays forever, let's do an experiment. I'm going to use it to mark this ruined stuff. I'm going to use it to mark my my little hut here. And we'll just see if it stays forever, what happens to it. Oh no. We're over 50. Okay, yeah, it's starting to get cold a little bit. Well, let's just press back. I'm not gonna worry about the wolves. I'm gonna assume they've moved on now. It's been 2 days. 2 days, the weather's gone worse. I'm sure they followed another animal out of here somewhere. And of course they didn't. 1 and 2. And walking towards me. So we'll just have to kind of take the same little back road. That's fine. I mean, it's against the wind, but there's not much we can do about that. Just want to stay clear. Oh, leave me alone. So they're either gonna stay in that area, in which case I can always just go around them, or they're gonna leave it, in which case I have to be careful. Because it looks like he's walking right towards me, but if they're not leaving that area, he should double back at some point and continue to patrol that area. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. Still don't know where the third one is. Probably still over there. Yep, there it is. Okay. Well, we've got all the fish we could possibly want, which is really good news. There he goes, turning back around. Or no, is that heading towards me? He's heading towards me. Okay. Not a big deal. We're just gonna stay over here. Just gonna stay way over here. I could always take the back road, the tunnel. But I'd like to take the short way if able. Let's see. It looks like he's just gonna let me go on by. Just keep your distance and you're good, right? But I'm having to get closer to him to get around him. Maybe I want to crouch. Ooh, he turned around. That's good. That's what I was hoping for. That's great. We got a wind block here. We're ravenous, though. We're warm but ravenous. Starving, even. No, we're not starving yet, but we are ravenous. I'm very hungry. I want to eat all the fish I got. I'm just carrying it around, kind of dragging it in the snow to help keep it fresh. Hoping the wolves don't see me dragging a big line of fish. Ooh, but you know what we do have time for? Oh, but do we have to wait for it? We can carry back more wood. No, that's going to be another time. Another time. I gotta remember not to slow down while I'm moving. It resets my speed, and I want to keep moving. Alright. So we're going to be coming up on the end of the episode, but I might run a little long. I want to make sure I cook all the fish and get my inventory straight before I end the episode. That way, next episode, we can just start right off with what we want to do. It was a little too tough trying to jump into inventory management and everything from where I had left off with all the things that I had wanted to do. All right, so that little back way is an easy way to get around the wolves, but it makes getting back to the preppers area a little more difficult. But I got just about everything I wanted out of there, so it's not a big deal. The bulk of the stuff that I want to get out of Trapper's Homestead is like all the flares, all the first aid stuff, antiseptic bandages, antibiotics. I stashed a lot of it there. I'm pretty sure there's at least one sharpening stone, maybe. I'm not certain. There's a lot of little stuff like that though. And we're going to need to do a serious, carry as much as we can, gathering firewood trip here so that we're stocked up. In case we ever get snowed in again. I don't want to be breaking down furniture to melt snow for water. That's not a good situation to be in. I don't like it. Kind of scared me. I mean, I felt like the storm wasn't going to last forever, but at the same time, I was like, how do I know it's not going to last a few more days? I don't know how many more days worth of reclaimed wood I have as far as snow melting goes, you know? And I thought, oh man, I really need a stockpile of firewood. I don't know how long the storms can last. So that was my realization. And I want to do that. But I also want to get the stuff out of Trapper's Homestead, but I feel like that could probably wait. Probably. Alright, so first things first, we are going to make a bunch of... no, we're not, actually. We're going to put these tools away. The problem is... Okay, what can we drop? We need to drop something. Oh, most of the stuff we have is this fish. Holy moly, some of these fish weigh 2 kilograms. Surely they weigh less once you cook them, I would imagine. Goodness, well, let's not keep these sticks in here, or these tinder plugs. But we're going to stuff this filing cabinet full of fish. There we go. Now we can walk. Probably just going to start tactically getting rid of tinder. I might start dropping it to mark my path. I don't know how long it persists. Alright, in this drawer, we're going to have tools. How much do you hold? 10? Okay, so we'll do 1 hatchet, 2 of my knives, put the pry bar in there, and then these tools. The lantern we'll keep. Yeah, we'll throw the accelerant in there. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? We'll do that. That's fine. Oh, and flares. Yeah, that's good. Look at all these fish to cook. Get on some of that. I wish I could just burn like a bunch of tinder all at once in order to use it as even just a little bit of fuel. That would be really neat. So we'll get 2 fir and a cedar. That'll work. Where's our fishy filing cabinet?
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, you're not going to have to. Relax. We're going to take care of this food issue. Take care of this food issue for a good little while. Long enough to make a journey. And then we have the bow and 1 arrow at Trapper's Homestead. That's the other thing I want to get because I can't remember, but I believe it weighs a good bit less than the gun. And although I only have 1 arrow, I'd rather attempt to shoot it than waste another bullet and continue to keep wasting bullets on deer for the rifle when I want to save that ammunition for the more dangerous animals. And if the bow is lighter by a significant margin, I'll be able to carry it. We'll just burn all these. I'll be able to carry it with me all the time. And so, you know, I won't have to contend with the difficult decision of whether or not to lug the rifle around. Okay, looks like it weighs a little less once it's cooked. Not a whole lot. Maybe 30% less. Well, we're just going to cook it all. Getting our fishing skill up and our cooking skill up, and as we learned, cooked food stays better longer than raw food, which makes sense. Now, ideally, you would wait to cook it maybe until it got to 50% raw, but you've got to have it with you because that margin happens quickly. For it, then it's just too bad. But look at all this lake whitefish we caught. It's a feast. It's an apocalyptic feast. It's like, it might be the end of the world, but we've got fresh cooked lake whitefish. Enough to stockpile some. Enough to take it with us and have it like jerky. We're going to be able to eat off this for a while. And I think we only used up 2 fishing lures? 3? I think we started to use the 3rd one, but I don't think it broke, or maybe it did. I don't recall. But we have enough cured guts and scrap metal now that we can make quite a bit more. And we're just going to get better at it the more we do it. make some more smallmouth bass. Why not? Ooh, stomach's growling. We're still pretty hungry. We could reheat our tea or our coffee. I said tea because I want some tea. Let's see. 7 hours of daylight left. You know what? Well, no, that's going to be the end of this episode. So thank you very much for joining me. This has been The Long Dark, episode 24. If you want me to do all that cool stuff I was saying I'm just about to do, come back for 25. Hopefully we'll see you there. I hope you had fun, because as always, I know I did. So we'll see you next time. Take care.